We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop,
We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop,
We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. Is that your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Hello. How are we doing, chat? Oh, I called it. I called it earlier this morning. Nintendo Switch 2 was going to sell it early. It has. Oh, did I just get the tweak in my neck that I've had for like 3 days now? I don't know, but it feels alright. The day gonna be is today. Is today gonna finally be the day that I want to Switch 2? Who knows? Julie's probably feeling the same, and Nicola. They've both been after a Switch. They were after the Switch OLED. Never mind the Switch 2. Aaliyah, how are we doing? We have Brian, Hannah, Gazer. Still weird seeing you on Facebook. Sophie, Jace, how are we doing? Claire, Rusty, and Ruth. How are we all keeping? Was your weekend okay? Escape. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can actually say that on here, but I can read it and I can say, I'm glad you're okay. My God, I hope you took the PC with you. Just saying, Aaliyah. Just saying. But no, jokes aside, I hope you're okay. Never a nice environment to be in. At all. Yeah. Not been in a DV, but I've definitely been in, like, manipulated and stuff up here. Yes, Aaliyah. Okay, I'm going to high five you. That is, I'm glad you did. Because essentially that was your win and you gifted it. Awesome. Okay. There's some silver linings then. And you said with pride. So Aaliyah, just to say, 1, glad you got out of it. And 2, high five. I like it. I like it. Just started coming on because my sister joined. Yeah, but your sister can still watch on Facebook and you can still watch on Twitch. And she can see your comments above my little ginger head. I can say little ginger head. Being like 6162. It's not that little flat head. Anyone else? I think we caught everything else in chat. But yeah, high five to Aaliyah. Well, chat, if I'm new to your screen, I'll run through the introductions. Also, if I keep reaching here, it's just because, I don't know, I'm in my 30s. I woke up after a really good sleep. And my body went, you slept well, but your muscles urged. So yeah, it was fun. Afternoon all. Good luck to all. I've discovered fizzy cherry cola bottles. Nom nom. What, you've only just realised they exist. Ah, I love a cherry cola bottle. My teeth don't, because they get like, feel like they could be preparing for winter. They get nice and furry off stuff like that these days, but I do like a cheeky little cherry cola bottle. And the bubblegum ones, the blue and pink ones. Blaming Lavely. You managed to platinum Ghost of Yotai. I managed to not play Ghost of Yotai. I've not played it for a while now. I think it's going to end up in the pile of maybe I'll complete it one day. Maybe I'll complete it one day. I don't know. Some bits I went through sort of last week that kind of put me off not wanting to game, so I just sort of took some time to myself doing other bits. And yeah, and I've just not gone back to it yet. But I went through, caught up on some series though. Well, yeah. Introductions chat. If I'm new to your screen, I'm Scott. I'm one of the co-owners and directors of Comp City Giveaways. I'll introduce you to the team in a moment. But yeah, if we're new to your screen and you're wondering what we're about, we are a competition website. We are based in Newport, South Wales, and we have been going for 5 years nearly. Very, 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 very close to hitting the 5-year mark in terms of when the website launched. 13th of December now, 2020. That feels like an age ago, but yeah, we're well established within this industry. And if you're new here and entering any competitions, every single prize that you see on the website has a guaranteed draw regardless of ticket sales. If a comp doesn't do that, great. Not too great for Comp City, but awesome for you because it means that you've got better odds then because we guarantee the draws. Now, how does it work? How do you enter a competition? I'll do that first, and then I'll get into who we are in terms of who's behind the scenes. I'm going to use an instant win competition, just so I can give you a little double barrel explanation. But basically, I'm going to find a competition you want to enter in for, basically. So find, you know, if you want to win a PC, VR, the Switch is ended, maybe... Yeah, we'll definitely get another one of them up. Switch 2s are popular. But yeah, I'm going to be using the Doom V3 PC as an example for you to get involved in. But you can obviously treat this as any time that you're entering a competition, it'll be the same idea anyway. But yeah, find a comp that you want to enter in for. I wonder what I was. Oh, Ray just joined in Discord, but I'm deafened up. Yeah, find a competition that you want to enter in for. Select how many tickets you want to go through, enter in for, basically. Go through the checkout process, complete payment, and once that's done, you'll be met with a thank you for your order page. That'll outline what you spent on that order, what tickets the website's allocated you, and so with instant win competitions, there's an instant win table on every single one. So they're I just realized Ray's edited these, added the video to it, which is pretty cool. So instant win competitions will always have an instant win table attached to them. Now these are updated in real time, so the moment that somebody wins an instant win prize, their name goes here instantaneously. Now, once you've checked out on that thank you for your order page, if you're lucky enough to bag an instant win, then it'll show you there and then what you've won with what ticket number. So we use Andrew Carter, for example. Andrew Carter would have checked out, completed payment on the thank you for your order page. It would have said that he's won an RTX 5070 gaming PC or £1,000 cash with ticket number 75400. Now, if he missed the prompt, we follow up with an instant win email for you anyway. That is an automated process that will pop an email into your inbox, so please check your junk and your spam, as that'll outline if you've won an instant win and with what ticket number. Now, if you miss any of those prompts, don't worry, we do follow up with a chaser, so we'll try and follow up with, and I don't mean a shot that you have with your pint, I mean we'll send you an email or two to be like, did you realize that you've won? Failing that, we will drop you a text or a phone call. So please, when you're signing up to the website, make sure your details are correct, because it's important for us to be able to get hold of you and let you know that you won a prize. So that's how you can enter a competition. That is how instant wins work. And if there are any other questions that you might have, there is an FAQ on the website that outlines varying topics that you can go through, and basically any questions that we might not cover, a lot of it is covered under the FAQ. So that's how you enter. Now, who are we? So behind the scenes, you've got myself and Ray. We are the company directors and owners of CompCity Giveaways. We've then got Mun, aka Candy, as our customer services manager, and then we've got Chris, our operations manager, and primarily the two on the end are the ones that will deal with your instant wins and getting your prize out to you, and Chris will is the person who gets your email sent out to you post live draw. So keep an eye on your inbox, because the question that we get almost all the time, actually, whether it's in chat or sometimes when we get messaged in our business page on Facebook or Instagram, is if I'm not watching a live draw, do I still win? No, as in yes, sorry. What I meant is no, you don't have to watch a live draw. If you win here at CompCity Giveaways, if you're not watching the live draw, we don't re-roll your number. If you win, you win. We just get hold of you the following day is all, or maybe a couple of days, depending on if you're checking your inbox, your spam, or your junk, depending on how it's set up. But that's a question that we get quite a lot, actually, which makes me think, are there competitors out there that do that? Do they re-roll like prizes, which would be a little bit, don't like that idea. How are we doing, Ryan? Hope you're okay. James, what's up? Mr. Duffy. I have a spare kidney and a left nut that I can trade for a PC. Lung and a push. We're not in the black market for organs at the moment, Nathan, but thank you for the offer and good luck for anything that you decide to enter. Judy, how are we doing? Yeah, Nicola, I'm getting there, doing all right. To be fair, I'm depressed. Professionals have decided to ruin my life instead of helping. Life's falling apart. Try my hardest to hold on to the little nice things like this to keep me going. Excuse this bit of trauma dump. Absolutely fine, Adam. At the end of the day, it's what the community is here for. One, sad to hear that you're going through that. Two, definitely see some like essence in the small things, mind. all right, professional. I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on. But take on board the little wins that you get each day. Take on board the moment you get up, the moment you, I think we've had this discussion before, but like where you have, oh, that's the, I nearly made the joke with that then for heartburn. But no, Gav is no longer with the business, Jared. Been as Loire now. But yeah, take pride in the little wins of getting up. Make sure that you're, even if your little thing ticking exercise is jumping in the shower and getting on with your day, getting yourself to work, just doing the little things, and then build up from there. Build up from there. Because mental health is not a fun place to be, that's for sure. And just, you know, you've got the community here, any friendship groups and stuff that you've got, don't be afraid to lean into those, and don't be afraid to talk about how you're feeling. If you bottle things up, yeah, you're just going to be like a champagne bottle that's turned 10 to 2, and you're just going to pop your lid. Pop the lid. So yeah, this is the team at Com City giveaways. I think I've covered everything apart from in terms of how we pick our winners. So I'm going to go into that. I've gone through how we, how you can get involved in competition. So how do we pick our winners, chat? So every Monday and Thursday, unless there's either myself and Ray are on annual leave at the same time, what have you, there is a live draw Mondays and Thursdays from 7, which means comps close at 6 p.m. Why do they close an hour before we go live? Because it gives us a chance to get the entry list on the website before we go live. It allows you then to access them, open them up, and you can see who's entered what, how many tickets may have sold, etc. Now, an entry list will show you what we are drawing for, the total tickets that should have sold. So if you're just joining, the reason I say should have sold is we guarantee every single draw here, which means if a competition doesn't sell out, this is a really good example because this performed really bad. It starts at 12 and a couple of scrolls, it starts at 108, it jumps to 108, 170. So what you'll see then is that entry lists, will have missing numbers in them if the competition hasn't sold out, for the sheer reason those tickets haven't sold. But we still use the same number range when finding our winners. Now, to do that, we use Google's RNG. So literally go to Google, type in a random number generator. Sometimes Google's random number generator, because you might get an advert that squeezes this up. So to show you how this works, chat, just give me any numbers in chat and I'll show you how it works, because I'm not drawing for anything, so I don't need a specific number range. Harrison, how we doing? Not really late. The other thing I read the other day, actually, I think a friend of mine shared it. I want to say it was Matthew. Shared it on their Facebook, and it said there was probably a point 2 years ago that you were really, really like struggling or worrying about something. But obviously that was 2 years ago, and you've moved on since then. So when things can feel at its lowest point, there is a point that it will become the past. You just gotta figure out how to adjust yourself in the present, which is easier said than done. Whatever the situation, allow yourself to feel whatever you're in or you've lost. Don't bury that, but also don't let it consume you. So what we got? We got Grelic with 666. How many sixes? Was that 3 6s? 6, so 6 Here we go. 69, 69, 69. So chat, imagine this is a competition that I'm drawing for. All I'm going to do is I'll basically line the mouse up with generate. I'll then hit generate, and each time I do that, as we can see, it's going to randomly find a number between that number range. Now, if we land on an unsold number, I'm simply going to come back to the screen and keep hitting generate until we find our winners. And that's how it'll work later on this evening. That's how that works. And I will go through what is ending today. Have you been? And I see Ray seems to have recovered from that illness. He's doing much better. He's still got a little bit of a cough, I noticed today. And slightly well, to be fair, we both got muttly laughs. But his is a little bit more husky. But yeah, he's doing okay. I think the Allbass dispenser, if you've seen any of our stories or posts, is he's done all right. Oh. So chat, what is ending today? So we've got The RTX 5070 gaming PC or £1,000 cash. That is just 5p to enter. Is only just over that 50% sold mark, so really good odds anyway. But even if it gets, you know, close to selling out, it's just 5p to enter. So get your entries in. If you know, if you're not after an RTX 5070 gaming PC, there is £1,000 cash up for grabs instead that we can transfer into your account for you. The Nintendo Switch 2 with Pokemon Legends ZA has sold out. We got the MetaQuest 3 512 gig with Elite Strap and battery is the main prize, but there are still chances to win the MetaQuest 3S instantly as well. How many are left? We have 1, 2, 3. So we've still got 4 chances plus some site credit to find and win instantly. That's 25p to enter. We've got the P. Louise Cruising Home for Christmas Advent Calendar 2025. It's 25 pence an entry, is around that sort of 50, just over 50% sold mark. So doing quite good. But that'll be closing. So everything I'm about to go through and am going through, sorry, is closing at 6 p.m. regardless of ticket sales. So comps will close. We don't extend, we don't roll over. So they will, as I say, be closing at 6 p.m. So you have just under an hour to enter what I'm going through. We got the Lego Tim Burton's, which is the Nightmare Before Christmas as well. 25 pence an entry, also doing pretty. I really like the look of this set. We've done these before and I've seen them built. They look awesome, to be fair. We've got the 250 entries into the 137k a Wicked Instant Wins draw, which is this, which has a main prize of £5,000 tax-free cash, but there are also chances to win £5,000 tax-free cash instantly. Plus, there's just tons. Look, if I just do a scroll through here, PlayStations, variant consoles, there's TVs, there's a lot. So basically, that competition essentially gives you 250 chances at the instant wins that are available, but also, excuse me, but also gives you 250 chances of that main prize, which is £5,000 cash. We've got the Steam Deck OLED 512 gig is the main prize. There are still chances to win Steam Deck LCDs as well, or 250 quid on here. So we've got two chances left, plus the 50 quids and stuff to find and win instantly. Let's close these down. Pardon me. So that's closing tonight as well. We got the Doom Dark Ages limited edition Xbox pad at 50 pence an entry. And this, I'm going to hit F5. Sold out. Okay, fair enough. I thought it might be. So the Pokemon Scarlet Violet, White Flare and Black versus Black Bolt. You get to choose, if you're in for this, you get to choose which one that you'd like to take home, basically. But yeah, that was £2 an entry. So 2 comps are sold out. There's another 7 to go. Enjoy. Is that actually... Is that... Yep, got 30 on that. Actually, 20, as I'm guessing, as my order went through, the number dropped. Switch 2, that is. I don't know what you've got on there, Grelic, without opening orders and stuff. Good luck, Aaliyah. The P. Louise is like a makeup advent calendar. So there's varying stuff in there. So if you've got girlfriends or daughters, or you like to pamper yourself, then yeah, you got that. You do need batteries though. If you want them to look pretty and light up, you do need the batteries. But yeah, good bit of kit. We have got another one in stock, so we'll get one of those up again soon. Especially as you know the big C word is on the way, so it'll be good to get this out to you in time for Christmas. Really cool set actually. There's like all sorts in there. I didn't actually look at the full, from brushes, looks like lip glosses, lashes, varying eyeshadows and stuff, blusher. Actually, really cool set. I like that. I like that. Well, I appreciate it. Not that I like it. Oh, and wear them. Oh, defo for me then. Grelic, not too bad, but not too bad. Hope you're keeping well, my man. It did, Harrison. Yeah, it did sell out. Hence hitting F5 and seeing it refresh. You can't call Santa the big C word. Well, I didn't call Santa the big C word. I called the C word the big C word. Proper Crimbo selector. I've managed to get in for everything except, oh right, okay, the Pokemon box at £2. Well, good luck, Mr. Luffy. Mr. Luffy. Mr. Luffy, Mr. Duffy, Mr. Yeah, I know it's Duffy, but my brain was like Mr. Lover Lover, and then I was like, I gotta replace the letter of your name now with L. Mr. Waffle Waffle. Get your early presents. Yeah, I need to. Not much to buy for this year. It's only really Mum. I'm not sure what. I'm not Mum. If you're watching, I'm not sure what to get you this year. Actually, last year was a breeze. I knew what I was getting. This year, not really thought about what to get. Chat, whilst I'm down a little bit further on the website, I will go through some of the other stuff that is due to end soon, as well as what's on the website in general. As I say, we've got the 137k Wicked Instant Wins comp, so main prize is £5,000 on that, plus chances to win £5,000 tax-free instantly on that. And there's just hundreds of stuff on there to find and win instantly, so get your entries in. We got the Doom V3 PC, RTX 5080 gaming PC built in-house by the PC Building Stig. Absolutely stunning build this is. 25p an entry, and there are still chances to win 5070 gaming PCs or £1,000 cash instantly as well. Ryan, what's up? Caps Lock King in the house. Jace, how we doing? Yeah, absolute beast of a build. But yeah, there are still 4 chances to bag an RTX 5070 gaming PC. Now, this comp, what is this comp got to? That's crazy. So 6 out of 10 instant win PCs are gone. 140,000 to 102,772. So that comp's not even 30% sold, and it's given out 6 instant win PCs already. So it just goes to show you never know when competitions are going to drop instant wins on here. Neither of them build the PCs. We got a PC Building Stig, and Greg Gav's no longer with the company. Grail, how you doing, Steven? You good? So, oh, is that the new one that's out? Something about, I think the tagline, something about horror being beautiful or something. Find the beauty in horror or something. I think it is. Yeah, Doom PC's nice, mate. Lovely jabbly PC. There's also the Trick or Treat comp, which gives you a chance to win £1,000 cash instantly, with the main prize being £1,000 cash as well. It's 28p to enter. We've got the 10p to enter Creator PC, which is the most powerful PC we've done today. RTX 5090, 64GB of DDR5 RAM, and the 9950X 3D as well. The 5k tech bundles up for grabs at 25p an entry, with chances to win some cool stuff instantly as well. We got the Logitech Astro headset, which is the McLaren edition. There's the DJI, this is like barely moving. It's not an instant win comp, chat, so this is literally you're playing just for the drone, which means the odds are much better. So yeah, £1,000 cash or the drone. What's it? It's not even sold 200 tickets yet. But again, every single prize is guaranteed, chat. 35p an entry for that, which is insane for what you get in the box. Chance to win the Xbox or PlayStation instantly, as well as the main prize. You get to choose which one you like to take. And also we've got some in-house tested products that are up for grab as well. So 3p for the Nintendo Switch. It is the Switch 1 OLED. And then we've got the Steam Deck 1TB. Now, these were tested a handful of times. I think this had 4 charge cycles, and I want to say this had 4 charge cycles, and this had 6. Yeah, so charge cycle 6 times. So yeah, they're pretty much brand new. We just got them in to test a couple of games and to see what they were like, to get a bit of a hands-on with these two. But they're an auto draw, which will be due to end on the 2nd of November. But yeah, just 3p an entry, those. And you get the entire bundle for that, and you get this bundled as well, so check those out. Chat, I'm going to hit F5. Boosh. We have done before. We've done like, well, not do you mean mega like a legendary tech bundle? I don't, that'd be a bit too big for a mega prize, I think. But we've done it where, I can't remember what the main amount was. I want to say the main prize was like a mystery bundle, like £1,000, but there were chances to win like values between 300 and 400 and 400 and 500 instantly as well. So it was quite a decent one. Didn't do overly great though. The smaller stuff does. So like if we do £500 to £600 or £300 to £400, those mystery prizes do quite well. To be fair. So chat, I'm going to go through it again. This is the part of the stream that I like to call the final breakdown. Chat, this is the part I like to call it's the final breakdown. So chat, this is the part of the pre-live where I'm going to do the final breakdown of what is ending today. I know I've not been, well, we were away in Germany the other week. I've had some other bits going on last week as well that I've had to deal with. And I've not really been on the PC or on Twitch to sort of check in and stuff. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I can't. We did do like it was an instant win comp, but I can't remember what the main prize was. Maybe it was 500 to 600 quid then. Maybe it was 500 to 600 quid was the main prize, and then it was 300 to 400 with the instant wins. Maybe. I thought we'd done a bigger one, but I think when you get to the point that you list like so many comps and stuff, you blur the lines, or you mix them with other ideas that you've got. Not the Scottish accent, mate. I'm not Scottish. I don't do the accents, mate. Not at all, like. You know what I mean? Do not do accents, bruv, alright? Don't do it, mate. It's not our role, bruv. The thing is, with a mystery tech bundle, I think to me, a mystery tech bundle would be like, what would you put in it as such? Yeah, it's a mystery, but trying to cater to everybody, or people be like, oh, I'm not sure if I really want this or I like this. Like, yeah, I don't know. Right, what is ending, chat? So we've got the 5p to end our RTX 5070 gaming PC. But if you don't want the PC, there's £1,000 tax-free cash up for grabs instead. The Nintendo Switch 2 has sold out early. That was coupled with Pokemon Legends ZA, and I'll do the entry list after this pre-live. You've got the MetaQuest 3 512GB with the Elite Strap with battery, which is the main prize that you're playing for, but there are also chances to win the MetaQuest 3S instantly on that pan meet as well. 25p an entry. Pardon me, we've got the P. Louise Cruising Home for Christmas Advent Calendar, 2025, of course. That's just 25p to play as well, doing quite well. The Lego Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Lego set, or £120 cash, 25p an entry, around that sort of 65% sold mark. 250 entries into the £137,000 Wicked instant wins. Wicked. This comp is blooming massive. It is massive. As I say, have a scroll through. There's loads of cash to win. iPhone, Samsung. Yeah, like look at how many times I'm scrolling, chat. There's a lot. I'm still going. We're nearly 3/4 of the way through. There we go. There's tons to find and win on that competition. So for 25p an entry, you could win 250 entries into that as well. We got the Steam Deck OLED 512GB, which is the main prize that you're playing for. There are still chances to win the the LCD, so the 256 gig version of the Steam Deck as well. There's the Doom the Dark Ages limited edition Xbox pad, 50 pence to enter, and £2 an entry. It was, but it's sold out. Is the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so which is the choice between the White Flare and Black Bolt. So I'll get those two in the entry list tab shortly. How are we doing? How are we doing, Wayne? I'm gonna wait to see what extra comps you guys do drop Thursday. We won't drop too many. There's only gonna, in fact, I can tell you what they are. It's gonna be, because Thursday's a huge lineup. Thursday is the £1,000 cash main prize. We've got the PC, there's the headset and the drone. So there's only gonna be £100 CompCity credit and a £250 choice of voucher, basically, because it'll be that. I mean, it'll round after 6 comps coming to an end then, because these 2 comps are massive. This needs to push some tickets, so yeah, I can tell you that's what's going to be. 250 entries are randomized, of course. Lol, don't worry, Scott doesn't. Yeah, we don't get to choose. How it works with that, you get a code, a one-off code that you use. You put 250 entries into your basket. We give you a code that then discounts that entire amount. Check out, and obviously the website randomly allocates you the numbers between the number range within the wicked competition. Nah, fam, Harrison says. So yeah, chat, that is what is ending today. So you've got a little over half hour now to get involved in everything that I've just gone through. I will get the entry list up for the Nintendo Switch 2 and the Pokemon shortly. Before I do, let's give you, the audience, a chance to win some store credit. Now, some of you already know how this works, but nice and easy is I need a number from you right now between 1 and 75. I don't want any swapping or changing of numbers, so just 1 per person. Between 1 and 75, I'm going to spin the wheel 5 times for a chance for one of you, hopefully in chat, to bag £10 store credit. But I'll also give you a chance to, excuse me, I'll also give you a chance to potentially earn a little bit more store credit if we play a game of higher or lower. What have we got? What have we got in? What have I got on here? Like, I need some new sounds, I think. Dude! What about... Joe, I don't think I'll ever remove this from my Stream Deck. Right, I think I've given you all enough time, chat. I am going to spin the wheel. Show us the wheel. Do it right now in a minute, like, can I? 72. Whoa, Danny was 71, and I think Jared went with 73. Anyone with 72 though? Nope. Okay. All right, let's go again. We got 4 more spins, including this one. Oh, 59. 10 off dining for 2. Anybody got 59? I don't think I've seen it in chat. No, I haven't, so we go again. 3 more spins, chat. Come on. Ooh. 42. See, the theme tune is quite good for Guile, but as a fighter, cannot stand him. I was playing Street Fighter the other day, actually, in NQ64. It's like, if anyone doesn't know what it is, it's basically a bar, does cocktails, etc., but it's got retro games in there. And one of them was, I was playing Tekken, I think it was Tekken 2 or Tekken 3, and then we were playing Street Fighter as well, but yeah, Guile was just like, what? Not my cup of tea. Doesn't match my fight style. Although if I knew the buttons and stuff, yeah, maybe, because I was a button bashing. Not there, chat. We got 2 more spans. We got 2 more spans. Right, we have 21. Anyone in chat with 21? 71. Oh, Jordan with 22. Okay. As long as it wasn't by Guile. I think we'll be alright, Grelic. 16. I don't know any specials or anything either, but just playing him, you know, if you're someone that's jumping into Street Fighter that doesn't know any of the buttons, the combos, or anything like that, Guile is not a suitable character. Looks cool, but yeah, not my cup of tea. No. I've not even played Battlefield other than I installed it a day or two after release, I think it was. I played just the bots thing just to get a feel for the gunfight and the feel of the game. How you doing, Susan? Welcome, welcome. This is the end of the pre-live, pretty much. I'm just trying to find a winner. I'm going to do a bonus spin now. So, Susan, before I do this, if you give me a number between 1 and 75, because I basically spin this wheel 5 times to try and find a winner for some store credit. I've already done my 5 spins, so this will be a bonus spin, but I will allow you to put a number in chat before I spin the wheel for the bonus. Needs to be between 1 and 75. I know everything, just need to master it all. It's gone back like to the good old days. From what I've seen, I've seen nothing but good things about Battlefield. Nothing but good things about Battlefield. It looks insane. Yeah, my feelings are mixed. There's only one M Bison and Cammy. Susan wants to go with a 34. Right, I'm gonna spin the wheel. This is a bonus spin. It's technically the 6th spin. Let's see if we can find. Oh, no one went for the meme number. Ah. Even Mr. Duffy said that. I'm going to sanity check it because I don't think they did. I think someone went with like 68 something, 62. No, he had 68. No. Okay, so the spinning wheel doesn't want to give out store credit. Fine. Fine, spinning wheel. It's okay. We'll do it again on the next pre-live. So chat, I'm going to love you and leave you. To anyone that's new that's watching, including Susan, first and foremost, if you've just joined, I'm Scott, by the way, one of the co-owners and directors of Com City Giveaways. We're going to be live again from 7, and that's when we find the winners for tonight's competition. So everything under Quest's ending is closing, obviously the ones that haven't sold out already. It's closing at 6 PM, and I will get the entry list up on the site shortly for the White Flare versus Black Ball and the Nintendo Switch 2, but everything else will be closing at 6 PM with or without you. We'll be live again from 7 to find our winners, and if you're new here, a huge warm welcome. Obviously, if you've been around for a while, you know you're always welcome. You know that. I think a lot of you stick around because of the community, which is, I love it. I still need to pick that up, BF6, but I've already pre-ordered 2 games that release this. Ooh, what did you go for? Bofa. Yeah, before I log off, because I just trying to think what I got. Ghost of Yotai that I need to get back to. I'm far in terms of character development. I'm not far in terms of story because I've just been going, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. Oh, there's a bamboo thing over here. Oh, oh yeah, let's go over here. Oh, let's do some side stuff. Yeah. Oh, let's go find some armor. Like, yeah. I've not done much story on it at all. I am up in Toshido. I can get to Toshido Ridge, I think it was, which is north. Digimon Story. I don't think I've seen that. Digimon Story and Jurassic World Evolution. Jurassic World. So the last time they did Jurassic World, it was like an RTS style game. Is that right? Is it the same kind of vibe? I've not actually seen those 2 games advertised to know how or what they play or what style they are. But I know the last Jurassic World was like an RTS where you build your own, like Jurassic Park essentially. Yeah, park builder. Okay, cool. RTS style. Got Battlefield to play. Been playing through Pokemon ZA. ZA any good? Because I do like the Pokemon games. What do you mean torture yourself for Battlefield 6? Shush. Shush. You cheeky so-and-so, torture yourself. My God. But this time we can breed dinosaurs. Okay. Yeah, I think the things that if it's ever released, I'm looking forward to the new Fable. I'm looking forward to Naughty Dog's new one. I think that's going to be interesting. Witcher 4, whenever that may be. GTA 6, whenever that may be. Some of the rumors that I'm reading looks insane. So they're any other like story stuff that I've seen. The problem is there's just so many games out there that could or will be decent. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy I've read is they're doing an official 2. Wolverine, yes, I probably will get that because I really enjoyed the origin story version a few years back. Yeah. Max Payne, yes. Do you know what? I probably would get those, especially on PC. I would probably get them on. I would play on the pad though, I think. Code Vein could be good. Do you know what? I've had some really good fun playing some indie games, to be fair. First one of the Spyro trilogy. Oh, so the new style Tomb Raider, like the reimagining of, they're pretty good. I played 1 and 2. I didn't play the, is it Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something? Is the last one? It's like an orange and black case. She sort of sat. I think she's like sliding down a pyramid or something. She's angled off. I remember like the artwork. Yeah, some interesting stuff. Well, I'm gonna get these entry lists done for the Switch 2 and the Pokemon ETBs. And then I'll be live again from 7 PM to find our winners, of course. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I shall see you shortly. And if you're entering in tonight's competitions, good luck. Good luck. Peace out. A-Town. We'll find some winners shortly. Bye.